So we are doing the Tier 8 Brawls, and I am in Mainz, where we have 2 cruisers and 2 battleships on each team this time. They're not always balanced like that. The other team could have had 3 battleships and a destroyer, for instance. It is destroyers, cruisers, and battleships only. No aircraft carriers, no submarines. And these have been fun. I love Mainz in a brawl. I love Mainz anyway.
Action stations.
Her guns are good. Her armor is deceptively strong. Torpedoes at only 6 kilometers are good when you get close up, but otherwise not a lot of help. But that 6-kilometer hydro, on the other hand, is a whole lot of help. Okay, so looks like the rest of my team is going to head over to the Bravo side. I, on the other hand, am headed into Alpha, where I have a big island right in the middle that can keep me undetected for as long as possible. I have strong armor when I'm bow in, or when my stern is toward the enemy shells. But if I'm showing any broadside, not so great. Plus, Mainz does not get a heal, so any damage that I take is permanent damage. The other team has those Iparangas, and the Iparangas have those incredible secondaries that will tear me up. In addition to that, they have a Shimanto Japanese cruiser with long-range torpedoes and good fire starting. And of course, they have their Mainz also. On my team, I have Key, which is a Japanese battleship with torpedoes, very tanky sort of a battleship, and Atlantico, that is a good battleship with secondaries, and it's pretty tanky, pretty strong. And then we have a Shill. The Shill is a relatively new addition to World of Warships, and I am personally not very familiar with one. I have never used one. Alright, well, looks like their Shimanto has gotten right in close to me, and we are in each other's hydros, so we are detecting each other. However, I'm in a position where I am taking Bravo cap, even though the Shimanto's blocking Alpha cap. And their one Iparanga is not liking his situation, so he decided not to pull forward. So that put our team ahead, where we have Bravo cap now. Keeping an eye on that Shimanto, that he's not going to try to come around behind me. I'm not sure what their Mainz is doing. I think he's just going to hide around behind that island for a little bit. Now, I can't quite loft my shells over these islands. If I was in San Diego or Atlanta, perhaps I could have. Maybe even Cleveland. But those Mainz shells just don't quite loft that far. Oh, that Iparanga wants to push around behind here. Alright, well, he should know that I'm Jack here. I think he thinks he's going to whack me one. I'm trying to pull forward, however, I do not. Oh, I got somebody. And they're down. I got the Shimanto. Okay. And then for some reason, that Iparanga did not get shells onto me. I'm sure he wished he had. I'm going to get whipped around here where I can send some more torpedoes back at him. Plus, by having my stern to him, I'll take considerably less damage, but I had to open up, and he got some heavy artillery into my broadside. There's another torpedo, and this should finish him. Yeah, he's out. Okay. Alright, now I am not detected, so I can go ahead and put out those fires. Oh, we lost our shield. But we're ahead. 2 ships to 1 in the kills category. Alright, it looks like that other Mainz is staying still, looking at my RPF. That blue arch that you see over my ship. And we have both caps. We have total control of the situation right now. Although our key is pretty low. He's down to about 30-35% health right now. I am about the same or a little lower. Our Atlantico is very healthy. Alright, there is the Mainz. Oh, if Baranga can see me.
Concentrate
That's
fire
not
on
healthy
the
for
designated
me.
target.
Okay, he got a bonk on me. Took half of what health I had. Just checking to make sure that I do not have... Uh-oh. Mine's just torped our Atlantico. The Atlantico was the healthy one. Well, that's not good. Dang it. Okay, well anyway, I got away from the Ipiranga. Now the Mainz is running his hydro and I don't have any ready. I have another 25 seconds before it's ready. Oh, there's the Mainz. Okay, now who's he going after?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Uh-oh. Our key is going to take...
Torpedoes,
Oh,
dead ahead.
darn. Okay, well thank you, team. Okay, I'm alive. Now, where is Ipiranga? Okay, he is within my torp range. He's at 5.5 kilometers. And he's closing in, so I need to move forward. Okay, I do not have the throttle juking. What I have is rudder shift. Oh, okay, I got one torp in there. That other Mainz is quite low. If I get a good hit on him, what's he gonna do? Okay, there he is. Ah, got him. Okay.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Okay, Baranga. I'm going to play Ring Around the Rosie with you. The points are in our favor. Since this is a replay, what you're seeing up above, we have 966 points. We're not counting any, but we only have a minute and a half that I need to stay alive. Alright, I sent one set of torps. I'm going to hold the other one. Make him push out around. He may think that they knocked out one of my sets. Oh, I got him. I'll be darned. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Mainz is definitely a brawler. Look at this. 77,428 damage done. That's based on 51 main battery target hits, but 7 torpedo hits. Killed 4, lit 2 fires, caused 3 flooding, got a capture and assisted in another, and 29 secondary hits. Took top dog on the leaderboard with 1,860 base XP. And pulled in 400,000 in potential damage. Brought in way over $1 million in credits. Goodness sakes, I wonder what caused all that. Oh, I had modifiers on there, but that wasn't that much extra. Just a really good battle, I guess. 7,983 in free XP with 11,203 in Elite Commander XP. Sweet stuff. Okay, Sleepy wants to pair up, but I won't have time tonight. It's getting a little bit too late. I'll let him know in a bit. Anyway, let's take a quick look at Gunther Luchens, who is running Grease the Gears to get my guns turrets turned around quickly. And, oh, thank you. I got a compliment. Incoming fire alerts let me know when somebody's shooting at me. Last stand, when I get bonked a little bit, it keeps me moving. Demolition expert to light some fires. Survivability expert to give me some extra HP to get me down to the end of the game. Concealment expert to cut my concealment down to 12 kilometers, which is still very long, even especially for cruisers. But that's the way it is with German cruisers. And radio location to help me spot the nearest ship. All of those came in very helpful in that battle. I do run Main Armaments Mod 1, extend my hydroacoustic search time, Aiming Systems Mod 1 to put more shells on target, Steering Gears Mod 1 so that I can get around in the islands a lot better, although there were times when I was wishing I could start and stop a little bit more quickly. And then Concealment Systems Mod 1 that works with the Captain's skill to get my concealment down. I run Charlie Kilo to give me some extra HP, which I needed every bit. India Yankee to put the fires out a little more quickly. I combined Victor Lima with my captain skill to light more fires, but then I also was able to cause some flooding too. And then Mike Yankee Soxy 6 to give me some secondary range. I didn't really need November Echo SETI 7s. I have that left over from running this in random battles, I guess, against the aircraft. I could take that one off and maybe give myself a little bit more fire starting chance next time I use her. And then Sierra Mikes to give me some more speed. November Foxtrots so that I get my consumables back more quickly, my hydro especially. And then Sierra Bravos to extend that hydro. Alright, so Mainz. She is a really nice ship, and she's a real ship. So she has 2 turrets with 3 barrels each up forward, and 2 turrets back aft with 3 barrels each. Then she has those 2 sets of torpedo tubes on each side. They're mounted in such a way that I have pretty good torpedo angles. I don't have to turn completely broadside in order to get one set off. The second set I do, but by that time I can be turning right back in again. And you saw how I was able to get away with that a little bit there. Alright, so yeah, that was excellent use of Mainz in Brawls. I've had some great luck with her in Brawls over the years. So if you're looking for a brawling ship, look no further than Mainz. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you in battle.